Broadcasting live around the world. Alright, Max. Where are we up to?
We are up to Act 9, my friend. We've just entered the descent, straight out of Highgate.
Straight out of cunt. Let me just get a few of these bad boys. I need discipline. Oh, this build's missing a fair bit. That's okay. Alright, I'm on my way.
Uh-huh.
Really need
Ooh, there's a door over here.
Let's turn off trade chat. People talk a lot here.
Supply hoist.
Cool.
I am, however, hearing my audio at your end.
Damn, man.
I don't care.
It's gonna be annoying for you.
But it's also going to be a pain. I'd rather get to the end of Act 10 and just go. Than, it's been 15 minutes fixing it and consequently not quite right there. It's not like to all of this stuff. We're comfortably leveled.
Supply host. Waste. Because hosts.
No, I like supply hosts.
Depends what they supply. The after destruction of that thing.
What was that?
How they continue on. Is that yours?
Yeah, that's the change that I've made. I've now got cast while channeling, so those are ball lightning, like they're a separate spell that I cast while I'm channeling. I'll get a fair bit more powerful as well, because I literally only just bought them, so... Ding, there we go.
That's...
Oh, not me, just my, the new gems that I bought. Leveling up, so... Skinks dinosaurs.
Ooh, they're cool.
Actually, mummies were one thing that I noticed was lacking from this, and I just don't know. I don't know if it's just because I come from a Diablo background, but
I reckon they'll put in the dinosaurs because of our...
oh, scorpions. Storm-legged chest. Feed the mummies.
Speak of the devil.
Every time you fucking cast it, I love it. Every goddamn time. Awesome. I'm just Stormblade.
To the Stormblade.
You found the Stormblade in the desert. Okay, we're looking for... Oh, also worth noting that now we're past level 61. I think I commented on that at one point. Shit can be used for vendor recipes.
Yep.
So certainly any rings that you see. Oh, no. Or rings, amulets, belts, hard belts. Up here to the oasis. It's not the one we want to go to. We don't currently have a quest in there.
Do we go back?
Yeah, I'd say so. If we get something else that tells us to come here. Just that if we have to come and then go back and... It'd be like not bothering to run the vetted pool. That's great.
Everything is done.
Fun little loop, but nope.
You want to miss it?
Looking up here. Maybe we missed something further around left? Up here?
Yeah, here we go. The foothills. Hey, after sun. How you doing, man?
Oh, look at the little stone golems. Look at the dead little stone golems. Oh, and there's an exit somewhere up here. The boiling one. It's one of the places that we need to go.
We going this way?
Yep.
The Boiling Lake.
Yeah, it's a dead end kind of area that we need to go to, so we'll go right to the city. We find it first. Presumably some kind of boss battle-ish.
So in hardcore, I had a couple interesting fights.
Oh yeah? What's been the most interesting so far?
The Brutus, when he changed, was a butt clench moment.
Ooh, ding.
He hit me for super fucking hard. And also the Brine King. The final
Oh yeah,
stage
how
of
was
that.
doing the Brine King in hardcore? What was the
Yeah.
secret to staying alive?
Just watching where you're standing.
Being really precise about it.
Yep. Because his when it comes in and he does the, I think it's cold damage. That hits him so hard. I think I have 2k life. Probably too long. This is Path of Exile. This game's amazing.
Well, this looks like where we might be heading. Bunch of frozen warriors. Fire damage, speed damage.
Oi. Nice, there's the acid you need.
Oh, and all those other warriors then come to life. That's cool. Port out and go back into the waypoint where we were.
Stop at the beginning of Forest Act. I think it was level 131 or 31. Yeah, this tune is in softcore just to get through the content, and it's 61. My hardcore character isn't far behind, and I'm
You
67.
did it! They found it, Pataris.
Did you get anything for handing it in?
Yeah, Pataris gave me a skill point.
Oh, then I'm gonna come talk to Pataris.
It's worth. Uh, 2 points.
Sin has a quest for us. Oh, they're all on the way.
Let's get this. Where are we off to, Max?
Back to the foothills.
Back to the foothills. So we just go to that other place we were going to.
And then, yeah, we try and see if there's some other way out. Oh, kill all of that. Okay.
Just got a challenge.
Rip.
Yeah, man, this is new expansion. This is Act 9. So they released Acts 5 to 10. And
Oh, holy shit.
it is amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
It is fucking awesome, isn't it?
I haven't been able to put this game down for the last... How long has it been out?
Yeah, you haven't even been playing any
I've played no Paragon.
any Paragon, right?
That's okay. I'll pick Paragon up pretty quick. Maybe.
Card system is definitely a change.
I've seen
But
a
it's
lot
a change that's going to take a bit of balancing. I've seen a
It's
couple of different analyses of it from streamers, and you know, at least the ones that I feel like I have much respect for, the majority of them have said that the transition from Legacy to Monolith was kind of a way for them to create a platform to do better things with the game, and that Monolith improved over time and got much better than when it was initially implemented. And that this is them doing a hard reset in a very similar kind of way. And that consequently to really familiar players it's going to feel quite foreign, at least at first, but then, you know, it's largely a matter of balance changes.
I saw a few clips and Flurry is one-hitting people. What the fuck? Hey, chisel, good luck.
All the chisels. I love that your zombies have just wandered off and they're doing shit so sort of frames away. It's just like,
I need concave to drag him back.
you need what?
Is it concave?
Convocation.
Convocation.
Convocation is to have a rest, if you don't know the word. Like if you went on a weekend holiday, you'd be having some convocation.
I'll be having a vacation.
Superior vulnerability. What, like daddy issues? That's terrible. I love that.
Day, exile.
That's my gloves.
After Sun, just make sure you pick a build that people have set out already, because endgame's fairly brutal. Especially if you don't know the skill tree at all.
Nice fast Elrion. Yeah, that Orb of Storms, now that it's about 5 or 6 levels higher, is doing Zikfari. Do we have... Oh, we have a question here. Kill Kira and save Oyun. Oh, this was another... So this was another one of those ones that was a map that that just wasn't in the game. Ooh, something hit you hard. Oh, the boss at the end of this, if it's the same as, like, the mini boss is the same as the map boss is a pain.
Let's get a couple. Press the wrong
Lots of chaos damage. Refinery. Do we have a quest in here? Yes. Need to find some traffic powder.
That with the acid, that should be enough to... Grats. I've never seen that card before.
You need a bunch of cards to complete the set, but if you can, it's worth 3 games. Oh, there's a exit bit up here. Ooh, lightning poles. You know what would be really fun if instead instead of rolling with my herald, I just ran haste. Do you run haste?
Probably should.
Because it not only increases the speed at which you cast them, it also increases the speed at which they move.
To be honest,
And
my other
attack.
turn, it's all my flame golems. I just
For your damage.
yeah, pop a skeleton here and there. That's about it.
Well, look, your flame golems would also attack faster.
Maybe it's a blue or a 5-link. Right stance.
Yeah. You should be able to buy a 5-link though. I got mine for like, I want to say 2 chaos. Whoa. Got a friend.
Ooh, who's that?
General Ardus. Anus?
Asshole? Oh my god. How the fuck is he still alive?
Like this. Oh yeah, no, I was just being alive.
Ooh,
Trophy
there's the
and powder.
powder.
What was that? The booty?
We got the powder. Let's go to Sin. What do we want to run? Something.
We gotta run back out because we didn't get the waypoint. Yeah.
We are idiots.
Troy was home. Oh. Crit strike shrine. Run, motherfucker. Oh, dead end.
It's back in that house. Follow me. Oh, not. Balls.
I think we've actually got to go all the way back around.
I'm stuck. Oops.
Oh no, tell me. Oh well, so much for a crit strike shrine. Shame it wasn't a speed shrine.
Is that the super fast? The wings
Yeah.
of speed?
You're like pew pew. Oh, I go. My favorite of those is the spell echo. Because there's a shrine that gives you spell echo just on everything that you do.
Yeah, right.
And it's great except for the fact that if you're using fucking what's it called? Like lightning warp or flame dash, every time you go to use your travel skills, it tries to double cast them and you end up just somewhere randomly on the fucking screen. Ooh, so it's a common statement from me.
He's gonna burst a hole in that thing.
Remnants of my
Here he goes.
Belly of the beast.
Oh, that wasn't as impressive as it could have been. Waypoint.
Do we have any quest in? Or any quest to... No. Oh, we need to... There's someone else that we've got to kill up in here.
Where'd you go?
I didn't go down to the belly of the beast. We've got another quest up here. Which I think will be another god. That. We have kill someone or other. Because of course we do. We don't have to bake them brownies. What do you do? Oh, I run around just generally being like
this way to the
genocide.
arena.
What was that?
I've got the arena here.
Yep, okay. Coming to you, just gonna kill these blueies.
Arena for who? Ooh, he went underground.
Barukan, Queen of the Winds.
Got some whirlwinds.
Ow.
Jeez, that one's getting pretty big. Add phase.
Disappeared at half
Big sand golems. Nice.
This shit's going down.
I like the sandstone. They're great. Little sand golems.
Yeah. Oh, there she goes. Nope. There goes the first sub mini bosses. Jesus fuck. Don't send the red stuff. What if the screen is red?
Die, bitch.
Challenge complete. Defeat these gods.
Sin's entrance is pretty boss.
Yeah.
Uh, 5% chance to evade attack if you've taken a savage hit recently.
Savage hit is one that removes more than, I think, I want to say 40% of your life?
Yeah, no thanks. But it's
What are
given
you
us,
currently running? I think I've got Lunaris, Soul of Lunaris as my major god, and Ralakesh, which I put on prevents 25% chance to avoid bleeding, 25% reduced fizz damage over time taken while moving. So if you
Yeah.
are bleeding, I had that on for the fucking.
I'm running Soul of
Labyrinth.
Lunaris and Soul of Gruthkar.
Cool.
Gruthkal.
Yeah, that's not a bad plan. Oh, 25% reduced reflected damage taken. I won't run that.
Alright, let's go to the belly.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Just gonna run back to town quickly and hand in the 2 quests that we've got there.
So am I.
If even one of those gives us a skill point, that's useful. Two respects. Feather reward. Passive skill point. Scrap.
Alright. Get in my belly. Oh shit. Fuck, those guys.
Clear that. There. Are you the beast? Can I get a whoop? Can I get a whoop? Can I reach the black coal?
This
Sounds
belly
familiar.
definitely hasn't been looked after.
Well, look. A natural ride, if not a healthy one. Ooh, 14% PTO.
Just gonna test your video card.
Oh, Soul Conduit.
Bleed is real.
How'd yours go? It does show that they've improved the optimization a lot though, because that would have fucking melted my video card a couple of weeks ago. Over yours?
When all that shit's happening, my card, it's not as clear. Shit goes a bit fuzzy.
Yeah, right. My old computer would have fucking melted, but this one. First one.
Yeah, right. It's like
No.
it lowers the res or something.
Well, yeah. I mean, that and it's just a shiny new card. You know, I'm running at a somewhere between
Talking about
160
mine.
and 190 FPS. Basically. Drops to like 133 under those conditions.
Stock.
One exit from here. If there's only one exit from here and we don't have a quest in here, then we want to go this way. Oh no, that's where we came in. Ugh.
The rotting core. That's where I want to be.
Worst pickup line ever. Hey baby. In that rock or no, I just really
Ooh.
Something doesn't seem right. Yes, it would appear our old friend Malachi has one final trick to play. A thaumaturgical wound to the hearts of my precious beast. This complicates things, but not perhaps so much that there is nothing we can do. Exile, listen to me. I'm about to release the souls of our unholy trinity from their decanter. Their anger will exude more power than you have experienced ever before. You must defeat them one by one to fuse their remnants into something volatile enough to coax the dark ember from its womb. Ready yourself.
Cool. I'm ready.
Chevron?
Yeah.
What the fuck are they? Where bloody...
Hey, electric NATOs.
Chevron's arena.
Oh, I popped my thing too early. Oh well.
Go. Where the chaos damage?
The souls of these three.
Oh. Finish. It's freaking havoc with my
Audio.
Oh.
Rip.
Ding.
Rats.
Give myself another 10 intelligence. Ooh.
Ooh, this guy.
To a dream.
Kill the depraved trinity. Ooh, it's like a cool. Come down. Oh, it's doing all of them. All the abilities are one.
If you see a tote go up, let's take that shit down fast.
We're in like a blood pool. Oh, shit. Stand in the purple shit.
Ground effects.
Oh sh. Ooh. Who got the ring?
Yeah.
Thought it dropped for me.
It dropped for me. I was able to pick it up. I don't know if it had dropped for one or the other of us, but I was
Just
able to
showed for
pick it up.
both then.
Your question. Well,
That's what it
I
is. I
suppose
don't
you-
think it's really worth anything.
Garbage.
It's a good low level, like leveling.
Where the fuck are
Ring.
we? Sail.
ready to go? Just in time as well. Grandad says there's a good form of...
Sí, you know.
Grats, man. Is this like 10?
I believe so. Well and Roth. Talk to Lily Roth and sail to Oriath.
I'm already there. I got all clicky clicky.
I don't know.
Too clicky clicky.
That's fine. Why aren't you listening to a whole story?
I got too clicky. Ooh, cathedral roof. Cool.
Stash. Ditch some crap.
Cathedral Apex? Do you think Bannon's gonna jump?
You there! Exile! I am in need of your services once more. Help me!
Oh, I remember this place.
So do I. That was a good fight. Big plague win.
As far as this guy would have made it if we were playing hardcore, right? Was this? Oh no, you died somewhere around.
Here.
Did you die in this fight, or did you die first die on the statue guy?
I didn't die on this one, I died on the statue.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Speaking of statue, it claimed Blade's second tune. We got to the final stage. We were dodging it like champs, then he said one ball just jumped out
Yeah,
and hit him in
and
the
that's
face.
the fucked part. It only takes one, right?
Yep. Do we go back to the
Okay.
docks?
Yeah, sure. like all 20 steps. So I use my potion when we're going into a town. But that time I got clicky.
Ah, good.
Ooh,
If you want
Lani
to go
has a
wandering the
selection of flasks for you.
Everyone wants to talk. Give me your biggest life. To be increased. That is shit.
Oh, we're gonna go kill Katava. I believe, anyway. Bannon needs the start of South of Avarius to break through Katava's horns and defeat him. Search for it in the desecrated chamber of innocence. That's a terrible euphemism.
Let's go.
Let's go, 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 go. Hack 10, motherfucker.
Nice.
Shrieking Witch. Oh, my mother-in-law's. Actually, not a scream witch. She's just a fucking nut. Much more. For 1,000 rare months? Wait, like, in this league? Yeah.
It's in both.
No, but as in this, or, yeah, no. Chisel. Oh, wait. Oh no, it's only gonna be level tier 1 maps that can drop anyway, right? Rare one. Oh, that's nice. Oh, rats. Oh, Jungle Valley. Katava's Herald. Defeat this time.
Congrats.
Yeah, it's a shitty unique. It's a unique, but it's a shitty one.
The Ravage Square, where all the ravaging takes place.
upstairs. Oh, I'm coming through here. Whoa. Those are intense. With everything on screen, my frame rate is somewhere between 70 and whoa, they pop after you kill them.
What was that?
They pop after you kill them, these belly things. If you watch, they pop, pop. The reliquary. What are we gonna do here?
Find the teardrop.
Do you want that, Jules? I think it was yours.
Oh, this way. No.
Come in.
The teardrop.
Do we have another question here? No, I don't think so. Get back out. The awaiting time. Or switch to the way we came at least.
Come to me, exile. Let us speak of death and desire.
Main. Red little pair of legs. It's reduced move speed right there.
Hold yourself up on your arms or there.
just charge through. Yeah, they should charge. Legit. Weapon. The ossuary. What have we got to do here?
Bone pits.
No love for old ghosts. Waylon has asked you to search the ossuary for the elixir of the lure. There's also a
Try and see.
oh shit. Missiles. Yeah, not tiny to begin with. Oh. Ow. Ugh. How big is it? What's that?
Trial's just there. I gotta go for a sec. Little one's upset.
Okay, I'll get to the end of the trial and leave a waypoint.
Alright, mate. Back in a bit. Maximus.
An emperor must know precisely where he stands.
Yummy! Let's see if I can get some better gear. Down to 10.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. Just see if I can find a better chest.
Are you...
Ah, fuck.
Did you go through my port?
Yeah, I got the ascendancy.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you.
Welcome. Ravage Square, try and find those other two places. Arena. Revive a corrupted corpse. Moving into a corrupted sculpture.
What a vibe link.
Do you want to jump in and just complete this quest? And then I'll find us our next spot. Does she come back? Yeah, there she is.
Thank you.
Welcome. Figure if I was going to complete it, I may as well get you on board.
One green, one red.
What was that?
Just talking to myself.
Cool.
Sorry about that.
No.
Happens.
It's nice to have intelligent conversation. Which, I mean, dog thing.
chests so cheap.
Yeah. It's one of the benefits of playing softcore.
Mm. How many chaos have I got?
I can
Not
lend you a
many.
couple if you need it.
I don't know if it's worth. Search max 1 chaos.
Reliquary.
What level am I?
Alright, already
63.
been there.
Fire resist. Yeah, you'll do.
Can't for the life of me find the way that I'm meant to be going. That's where we came in.
Oh, the weight for these ones is shit.
The wait for what?
People to respond in softcore is less than ideal.
Mm. That's it, I have had that issue in hardcore. This league, at the very least. Not consistently.
Sure sec. While he's sure secking me. Hey.
I can't even see where there would potentially be one more exit, let alone two.
I need a dex necklace. How much am I short? 20.
Find a way to break past them. Tover's Hall. I'm gonna see if there was a quest that maybe I didn't talk to someone in town. Nope.
Let's get a helm. Amulet. Dex. Minimum 25. Search. Oh, there's a button.
"36 monsters remain, so I've cleared pretty much everything."
Don't need the crit. Don't need that. Rarity could be fun.
Under the torched courts.
What level was that?
Ooh, that was close.
Strike. No, I don't want strike. How you going, Max?
Yeah, I'm good. There's some
Sorry,
shit
mate.
in here that hits super fucking hard. I'm missing the your meat shields.
I'm not too far away. Apologies.
No, it's all good. I figured I'd just look for the. It's not like we really need to stress ourselves leveling here, and it's how would I say? You're not missing an experience that will make you feel like you missed out on a core part of the gameplay. I mean, just in case you want like a verbal recap of what's going on, I am running around. I point my cursor at things and hold button, and they die. And then I try and find more things to do that to, on the way to trying to then also just find the end of the map. And if 6 tabula rasas can drop, that'd be great. Just the Shab's wrappings. However, found a Torah that we can do when you're G to G.
Pseudo total elements resist. Let's put 3.
Desecrated chambers. And how are you going? Have you found someone to sell you a
I've got the
thing?
chest. I just need a helm. I don't really need it, but it will help.
What are you looking for on it?
4 blue.
I can offer you my old one. It had 4 blues on it.
I'm being a little bit greedy. Just putting a few extra stats from here. I think I've just found one.
Ooh, an Orb of Horizon reforges a map item as another item of the same type.
I used an ancient one just before.
What's an ancient orb do?
Reforges are unique to something similar of the same, so I reforged a jewel hoping to get one of the primordial ones.
Oh,
Fucked
nice.
out.
Yeah, I can see why that'd be worth doing.
Yeah.
I'm really intrigued by. I saw a strategy that someone used the other day for the annulments, orb of annulment. It removes one of the properties from an item, if that makes sense. Like it just deletes it. The opposite of a exalt, I guess.
Yep.
And someone had rolled a two attribute rare map. One like a shitty map that they like a hard one to unlock, because to do red tier maps like 11 to 15, 16 I guess, to do those and have them count towards your atlas, you've got to run them rare corrupted. And he rolled a 2 property rare map by using a transmute on it until he got 1 property, and then regaling it, which is a good strategy. But then before he corrupted it, because normally you'd corrupt it from there, hoping to get it. Corrupting a map can do one of four things, and one of the things that it can do is make it unidentified but keep the properties the same. So you end up with an unidentified map that you know what the properties are, because running unidentified maps gives you plus 20% item quantity, which is useful. I wouldn't run unidentified maps in hardcore, but in softcore it's very good fun and quite profitable. But before he used the Val orb on it to try and do that, he used 2 orb of annulments on it to make it a no property rare map. As in it was rare, but it just had no effects, and then he rolled the corruption on it and got it made unidentified. So he had an unidentified rare map, but it had no properties, no reflect, no monster life or whatever. So he could go in and run the map as if it were a white map and still unlock it on his atlas. I thought it was really clever. Some people. Clever individual.
Sorry, mate. Just waiting for one guy.
Good.
Here he is.
And yet I am still... Just looked at my shit and I'm like, I am still wearing that. That's good though, because I'm pretty much resist capped. I'm a little under on cold. But when we hit the end of Act 10 and our resistances get reduced again, and leave happening, to minus 60%, like the normal way that it is. When our resistances get reduced again, I can just replace that ring to give me all the resistances I need. Just get something on there that has 30 all resist and good to go. How much will that set me back though? Should have a look at that. Ring.
Ability. Ooh, do you have an enlighten jewel? Doesn't matter.
Enlighten? No, and I don't know
Support.
what they're costing at the moment. I can't imagine they're in your price range, but could be. Oh, you can get a level 1 for 5 chaos. But then you gotta level it. The cheapest. Hang on, the cheapest level 2. Cheapest level 2 is 15 chaos. I'm selling. Ooh, you could buy a level 4 enlightenment for 300 chaos. What's the cheapest level 4? Oh, there's one here for 6 exalts. The level 3s are much more affordable at 60 to 80. Oh, that's insane.
Bro, do you have any? Maybe not.
Maybe?
Go blue. Do you have any crumbs?
Ah, we're playing this game, I see.
I just need one.
There's a stack in the guild stash.
Yes.
I'm just gonna go back through my port so that it doesn't appear.
Give me a
Whoever the
fucking
fuck
blue.
get there.
Yes. First try.
Thanks, Batman.
I'll fill that up later. Flame dash. Now we're looking better.
That would just make life complicated.
Just make life complicated.
Just head up here. Now I want that. I want one.
When I'm ready and not before.
Three. I want that there. I want my flame dash there. Do I still have you somewhere? Skello's there. Holy shit, bro. I'm looking good.
Treat.
Let me drop this stuff off and let's hit some shit. Thank you for being patient.
It's all good. Patience is my middle name. And
Keep
also a card game that I have to.
If I do spell echo on Val summon skeletons, does that do what I think it does?
I don't know the answer to that question.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't link to it.
No. Okay. Port, maybe?
Yep, there's a port up. We've got a tour to do.
Where's my
Kill a bunch of stuff,
fists?
and then I know the path to the exit.
Holy fuck.
A lot of stuff on pop.
The vermin might have the strength of corruption.
Just lead this way. And I'm not kidding when I say that you really didn't miss much. Desecrated chain.
Cool.
Find stuff again.
I remember this place. Fucking farmed this level for ages.
What was that?
I farmed this level for ages. You hang around the right. This was to kill that Act 5 boss.
So it will have changed going into Act 10. For instance, tried because tried. Ooh.
Take it off my skelly gem. That's a mistake.
What was that?
I'll be back.
Something not working.
I took off my skellies by mistake. It's nice just to throw skellies at people every now and then. But as for where I've thrown it, I have no idea.
You know, when you want to come back, I'll drop you.
There it is.
Oh,
Yep, ready.
close. What's up?
That would just make life complicated.
That's better.
Accidentally click the port.
Sorry?
Did you accidentally click the port?
They put so close together. Fucking trouble. That was a great time to buff. Don't understand why I've got my flesh offering hooked up to cast when damage taken, but I can still click it.
What was that, sorry?
Nothing.
Your flesh offering is hooked up to cast when damage taken.
Yeah, but I've got to click it still.
What are the tags on flesh offering?
Tags.
If you hover over the
Base damage, additional. It's
the very first row. So like spell.
oh, minion spell duration.
Minion spell duration. And what does cast when damage taken tied to? Is it too high of a level?
Could be. Oh well. We fighting this guy again?
No idea. Calavarius the Reassembled. Yeah, apparently.
Oh, he just got destroyed.
Stocks. Was it Bannon?
Ooh. I've got no text.
I am reborn. A new god in a troubled land.
Brother, you have seen better days, I am sure. But for now, you must rouse yourself. We have work to do. If ever you wish to make right the wrongs of your past, help me now. As once I asked you in the early days of mankind. Do this for me, and I shall consider our quarrel to be at its end.
Go, do battle, anointed exile. Though my brother and I will aid you, and since the universe conspires for you to be the savior of our world on this day.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now you give me a fucking chest.
Plate of some description.
Skill points, respec. Ooh,
Oh, you didn't talk to the Roths before?
no.
Ah, so... I rolled that before, lest you need it.
Insta recovery? Bro, if I could have
Insta-recovery
that, that'd be
freeze.
awesome.
I'm currently rocking... Well,
If you're using it, don't worry.
I have that one, which is nicer as an instant recovery because it recovers so much more than Defied. But that's nice for having the freeze rather than having to have it on a different mask.
I've got a freeze one already. It's not an insta recovery.
It's in the middle of the tab one. You should need it.
Thank you. I sir am ready.
And to hunger. Essence will use his power to destroy Kitava's horns and grant you access to the canals. Meet him at the horns in the ravaged Oriath Square.
Where do we go for that?
Ravaged Square. the one in the middle. Oh, and he's just here. Cool.
Bone and corruption shall not impede the path of purity.
Booyah!
Cool.
The canals.
Kill
Thanks,
Katars. And end
Search
to
them
hunger.
for Kitava and destroy him. Kitava's like an eater or something, I believe. It's fair enough. Some kind of objection to me. Stick to the left wall. I'll maybe do that. I just have to get volatile. That's a problem the way that it used to be.
No, I find it easy, man.
Easy if you don't have too much else going on, but as a melee character it's certainly harder. Well, it's not harder than what they had. What they had was just really explodes.
He's cool. I know why they have Spell Echo now.
You know why they have what?
Spell Echo on my flame guys.
Why?
When he casts the when they cast their fireballs, you put
Oh,
GMP
it causes
and
them to have Spell Echo too. thought I saw a door down. Yep.
What to take?
Look at the dead. Yep, Katava is definitely some kind of eater of souls. It's a gruesome looking river.
What do you reckon's more powerful? Elemental focus or controlled destruction?
What is
Supporter
elite
skills
focus
deal
do?
39% more elemental damage. Supporter skills cannot inflict elemental alignment. That's
Your mic
elemental
keeps
fo-
cutting out.
Right now.
That's better. It sounds stronger.
39. I'll replace this one for now. Never mind. I'm good. Let's see this thing do it now.
Which one's better?
Purely
the
for spell
footsteps.
damage, I've taken out controlled destruction.
Fair enough.
39 as opposed to 34.
Are they both more?
Yes. That's better.
Convocation. Right. Good.
Are you anywhere
corpse
near
pile.
where your charges share? Oi.
Congrats.
Hey Max,
Yep.
your endurance and power charges, are you near that skill where it can share?
Or any of that. What?
Are you near the skill tree where you can share your endurance and power charges?
Am I?
Yeah.
Not really. Not without. Oh, look. I'm 6 points away from it.
That's
Oh, I
fucking
can
use.
probably do it in 1, 2, 3, 4,
This
5.
is it.
No.
It all comes down to
up
this
here, up here.
moment to finally put an end to Kitava. Go, exile. Together we will save humankind.
Cool. This is it.
My game has crashed. My game has crashed. I will be back in. Hashtag may need a port.
I've got one. I haven't gotten in. It's just, this is the battle.
And this is it. This is Kitava.
This is what we've been waiting our whole life for.
Amen.
There you go. Let's try that again.
Let's try that again. Alright. We're going in. Oh, wait. That.
Nice. What I could do is
I
some
found
more
Kitava
flesh.
at his feeding trough. Destroy him once and for all.
I'm short form zombies. Hold on. Oh, there's a Haku here.
Do you want to run it or?
I want to finish the game. Do you?
No, fuck it.
just
That's
we can
since I'm getting-
smell the end. We can do.
We got a
Haku later.
Kitaba to fight, right?
Yeah.
We'll see you later, Haku. Sorry, we have to go defeat.
We just gotta save mankind. No time for you now.
Hello, friend.
Ooh.
Oh, innocence and sin. Oh,
That's a lot of.
maybe a flask reset or two required here.
Oh,
Up and ate something and is going
he's got
nuclear.
one shot of.
Oh, what are they doing? Oh, the heart's out, the heart's out, the heart's out. What one-shot you?
One of his power things.
Oh, it's that, the flame breath. That.
Fuck!
That one, very specifically the one that just killed you. Oh! Oh! Shoot, son.
Yeah, fuck! It's taking over 2k life.
Flask.
He's
Oh! Fire, fire, fire.
That is brutal.
Yeah, I've been, if I look for nothing else, just don't stand in the fucking fire. I've been trying to figure out what it looks like when he does it. And that's what it looked like. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, wards.
Yeah, okay.
They're hitting him. Oh, hard. Shit. Oh, shit! Grabbed innocence. Got innocence in one hand. What the fuck is that? Oh,
It's that bleed, whatever the fuck that does.
yeah, he puts these little. It's the. Ow. Oh, fuck. There's some stuff here. Super hard.
There we go. Where do you go
Oh,
for that
shit.
phase?
Flasks. Oh.
got to be watching him, and he leaves a tiny bit of the screen.
Yeah, he goes orange and nearly down. Oh shit.
Yeah,
That's...
he left the tiniest quarter. Innocence is gone.
Adds much.
Doesn't look very good. Oh. Why did I put out so quick? Are you still in the fight arena?
No. Insofar as after we killed it, we got taken out.
Yeah, you're in.
You pulled it immediately, did you?
No, like you, I got taken here somewhere. I can speak to everyone.
Mm.
The
Innocence.
place looks happy.
You see now, don't you?
Little brother, please forgive me. It's as if I have been dreaming the most horrid nightmare. And now, at last, the haze of sleep lifts from my eyes. My vision is clear. Oh, by the gods, forgive me.
It is as true now as it was when we began. You and I are of the same flesh, cleaved from the same womb. You ask for my forgiveness. I give it to you freely.
But the things I've done, the countless millions I've murdered.
There will be time for all of that later. But for now, your people need you. Oriath needs you.
No, I cannot remain here amongst these ruins, amongst the corpses of my own making. These people, they need you, brother, and your hero, not me.
Then what? Where will you go? What will you do?
Isolation. I shall go south. As far south as one can travel in such a fleshly
You're no
form.
longer an exile, my friend.
There are things I must think on.
2 passive
Redemption
skill
I may
points.
plan.
Thanks, Lonnie.
If my conscience decides I am worthy of such a gift,
You would seek forgiveness in the ice at the bottom of the world.
I would. Should you let me?
Go. Seek out that which you need. Find who you are. Make pilgrimage. Journey on your path, brother. Only return to us one day.
Thank you, brother.
We did
Before
it.
Kitava tore the city.
I suspect you're about ready for a flagon of ale. And a pretty wench will swing.
Countless millions I've murdered. There'll be time for all that later.
Before Kitava tore this city apart.
And does that mean that we just have Zana now?
Well, Zana's there. Run to the right, and it's the Templar Laboratory.
How far right?
Far enough.
Oh, yep.
It's weird it didn't... There we go.
Find Zana in the Templar Laboratory. Zana. My name is Zana.
Ooh. Which one are you picking?
Hands down, Jungle Valley.
May your maps be merciful.
Oh, hang on. Are we now... Just check your resist. We've lost our extra 30. I might replace my ring before I go do this. Not to mention we are better off running them from my hideout because you get bonus percentage. Yay.
Well done.
Congrats, brother. And yay for the storyline. I actually really that. I felt like it was a much more coherent kind of thought out way to get to the ends that they ended up at.
Yep.
Like it flows into maps now rather than just suddenly, oh, there's maps.
Yeah.
And not
They
to
teased it a
mention,
little
I
bit early on.
do like the change that you can't do maps until you have finished the story, rather than getting nearly to the end of the story and then going off and doing maps and never coming back and finishing it. Which was always how it used to be. Oh, you hit level 62? You're going to go do maps till... No, that's all you're going to do. That's what you're doing now. I was going to go for a quick smoko, and then do you want to do a couple of maps?
Yeah, I do.
Sweet. I will be back. See if we can't
I want to
kick this shit out.
do that fight again.
Kitava.
Yeah.
We could. I'm sure we'll get there. Certainly before doing it in hardcore, I would want to watch it and make sure I knew all of the mechanics, and I would want to be tanky as fuck. I got like 800 shield with you around at nearly 4k life, and that hurt. The fire one.
Yep.
That's the wiper, and especially because as he gets to lower life, he does it across the whole fucking thing except for that one sliver at the edge. So you gotta really see him telegraph it early, otherwise you're just gonna wipe, right? Okay, I'll be back.
Hurry up. Guess I wait. I can see my stash from his hideout. I haven't done that.
Ask away.
Yes, what is it?
You have offered us.
I'd thank the gods, but you see. Stay out of the shadows.
You're doing all right, Colour. Always on the lookout for something better, huh? Now this is what I call a leg. I knew you'd like it.
How much are the gems I need?
Alright, I'm back. I'm just quickly going to see if I can't get a ring that will bolster my resist, by which I mean... Oh, I need 9 decks. Let's just take those for a second. So I need 30 fire and 35 cold. Sweet. Alright. Move this cat. Let us know when you're ready.
Yep, won't be long.
What was that?
Yep, won't be long.
Okay.
I'm just gonna find some boots. Sorry, mate. Won't be long.
He's all good.
Boots. 3 blue, 1 red. It's gotta have movement speed. That's a make or break for me, movement speed. Same for you, Max?
What's make or break?
Movement speed on boots.
Yeah. There are tunes for which it doesn't matter. But just from a survivability and quality of life thing. Yeah, if they don't have at least a bit of movement speed, they're unlikely to show up in my search.
Show off
What was that?
this guy. Lightning warp. Flame dash. Summon skeletons and less duration. Okay. Let's dump it, dump it. Here I am.
Ready for a map, my brother?
Let's do this. Turn on some stuff.
One small step.
Still sane.
No,
Excellent.
no.
Look around you.
Complete the map.
I need more mana.
Shit's just exploding everywhere. What was that?
Terminus Est.
What was that?
Terminus Est. The sword that you just got.
Yep. What was that? Chisel.
Did you see what just dropped?
Yeah, it was a chisel, Max.
Ooh, there's an armor shrine over here.
Forget how much loot drops on these things.
Yeah, that's why I've been keen to get to maps. Five monsters remain. Meh. Good job.
Let's run the one I got. I'll
Yep.
pass it to you.
Monsters take 25% reduced extra damage from crit strike. Yay.
Says talk to Zana. Where is she?
Yeah, I imagine she'll be in town. Actually, that'd be worth doing. Oriath Dock.
Oh.
Epilogue.
She's not in the epilogue. She doesn't want to talk to you there.
No.
Maybe she's in the...
Oh, maybe in the laboratory. Yep. Something I need to show you. The Atlas.
I don't really know how this works.
I've picked up on a series of extremely strange disturbances out there.
Well, I can definitely
I
explain
understand
to
you
you.
created it.
There are a few facets to it.
Stay sane, Exile.
Ooh. Someone at my hideout that I want to kick to have someone there. The answer to that is probably yes. How far is Vargan off 5? He's always on 5. Ooh, I'm gonna do my old daily. Because he will tick 5 and then I can get Zana and we can do the Zana daily. Worth doing as soon as you possibly can. And I can explain to you. I'm over 4k health. I'll explain to you how the Atlas, what G. So you'll see the map that we just unlocked.
What
if
do you
hit
need?
G. Oh. When you get to the point where we're ready. Sweet. So if you hit G and look at your maps, you'll notice that you now have the bonus for the map that we just ran, Jungle Valley. It's down the bottom left corner.
Yep.
The bonus as displayed in the middle of the screen is like if you mouse over where it says 1 of 126.
Yep.
So there are 126 maps, and you get, for each map that you get the bonus for, you have a 1% chance for maps to drop 1 tier higher. That doesn't mean that it can drop higher level maps, like higher tier maps, than it's possible, but it rolls and it goes, okay, so I could drop any map up to like tier 5, let's say, I'm going to drop a tier 4 map, but then you have a chance of it going, hey, I'll drop a tier 5 map. When you get to 100%, obviously it just drops every map 1 tier higher than it would have. And then the extra 26% goes towards being able to drop 2 tiers higher. The tiers that can drop, like the maps that can drop on any given map, are the map that's directly connected to it, or the maps that are directly connected to it. So for instance, I had 2 beach maps. You can see it just up and to the right of where Jungle Valley is. I had beach maps drop in that. Beach is great. But I couldn't have, if we were running Jungle Valley, I couldn't have had the tier 2 map that's related to Crystal Lore, for instance, which is the one in the top left. I couldn't have its tier 2 drop because we haven't unlocked it. But anytime you've run a map, it adds it to the possible pool. So for instance, if we ran Beach and consequently had it unlocked as a tier 2 map, and then we ran Crystal Lore, it would have a chance of dropping whatever the one that's linked to it is, or Beach, if that makes sense. So you can shape your map. Yeah, you can shape your atlas, and there's a very useful strategy to it. You can shape your atlas to make sure that the only maps that drop are good maps, if that makes sense. You don't have to have the ones with the shitty layouts or the hard bosses or whatever, because if you just don't unlock them, then
it's not going to drop.
They don't drop.
Yep.
Unless you're running the maps that are connected to them. So that's kind of the general scheme of things. And the aim is obviously to work your way towards the center of those 4 Chimera, Minotaur, I can't remember what the other 2 are, Hydra and Phoenix. Those 4 maps, which are tier 16 I believe, have a chance to drop one of the 4 fragments that you need to unlock the Shaper. The Shaper is kind of the highest end content game. So anyway, we are running a tier 1 map.
Let's do it.
And it is absolutely unquestionable that the speed is. I had the concept of it sort of explained at one point, and as soon as I saw that, I was just like, you know what, I'm going to test that out for myself. I tested it, and found it to be absolutely, unquestionably more profitable to like run. Are you still in here? Have you run way ahead, or?
No, behind.
Alright. Oh, you're there.
Fixing it.
Yeah, absolutely more profitable to run like 10 relatively easy maps than it is to run 2 super hard ones at the same time for the risk, danger, whatever. And the reason is that like the most improved item quantity, which is what you're really going for, that you can get at least on lower tier farming-y kind of maps, is like 130%. And if you think about it, that literally translates to running an extra map and a half. You know, if you could run 3 maps in the time that it took you to run up 1 map that was at 200%, then you've broken even.
Those fucking things.
Chaos. And you can have it.
You've got a map here.
I want to start leveling it now, though. Are you next to me? Yeah. There you go.
Right.
If you've got a slot somewhere, put it straight on.
Yeah.
It will take you a long time to level it. And it does nothing until you do, so put it in your off.
Nice
Like
drop.
offhand gear.
Is this on permanent allocation?
No?
Is that map was there for ages? I couldn't pick it up.
Oh shit. Yep, okay. So have you done any Atlas maps before?
Yep.
Yep. Have you come across the shape before?
No.
An end undone. No matter. The void remains. One more lost world.
What the fuck?
Insignificant.
Cool. What was that?
That's the shaper.
How come you did that?
What was that?
How come that happened?
Um,
What proc for that to do?
Just the fact that, Zana had given us the quest, I think. More than 50 monsters remain. Cool. Probably enough.
What do you need?
Do you want to come for an Elrion?
No. Max, just move your mic just a fraction. Thanks,
Okay.
brother.
Can't fulfill a prophecy. Some unique monster. Identify 100 unique items.
$190 fucking chaos here for the Primordial Might Jewel.
How much? 190
chaos. The other ones should be 1, and then there's the Animus something stone, and that's probably a lot as well. Well, at least down to 13 chaos. The Anima Stone Prismatic Jewel. I reckon 200, 300 chaos. There's 3, 221. Which is Eminence.
Defeat 1,337 map bosses.
Yeah, the elite. How fun is that?
It's great. Oh wow, defeat Suncaller Asher with anyone taking damage from his beacons. Defeat the High Templar without anyone damage from his lightning stream. Oof.
That look in your eye. I think this will work out nicely for us.
Alright, I got Zana in my hideout too now.
Oh nice. Oh,
I'd like to keep my
I was waiting for you to come along and do Elrion.
I know out here a quick
Because we
kill.
can share XP
When I
on
utilize my map device, I usually have a pretty good idea. Stay inquisitive.
Hey.
Do you want to do Elrion?
Yeah. Then I can get my Zana and we can do a Zana map.
Then I'm off to bed.
God bless you on this fine day, exile.
he can make me a bigger hideout. And a hideout. In this hideout. I can go.
Looking fierce
Apple,
today,
can get
Exile.
myself a Zana.
I like it.
We do some Xanades.
Mm-hmm.
Device. Chocolate wheel. You can only have one map to hide out. Zana. Daily mission. Let's go. Enter Zana's map area. Find the map item.
Water vanishes. An impromptu prison.
Like
What was the mission? It was done in less than a second.
Area. Do we want to pump it?
What's pump it?
Hit the raw nests. So there are 3 raw nests, and if you break them, the boss
kill them all, yeah?
1 more damage. It's crazy nuts. Damage to kill.
Really? All the shit that hit and charge.
Early damage. Drops more items when enraged. Moving on, flask. Oh. I couldn't quite make it.
This is fucking brutal. Why didn't my flask regen?
Because you didn't go back to hide up.
I'm gonna fucking die from this bitch.
You can. There we go.
Die, bitch.
Call this, motherfucker.
My zombies have coal.
Oh, great.
Strike. It's gotta be close to it.
4 knots to Romania. And a fun tip is if you don't hand the quest in, her portal back to your hideout stays open, so if you need to refresh
Every
flask,
successful
you can, if that makes sense.
Handy.
Did that advance at a level 3?
Nope.
Interesting. Go run yours.
Yep. And then I better hit the bed.
Yeah, no, that's exactly. That was exactly my
Learn
intention.
anything new? While you're here, I've got a favor to ask of you. I've got an inkling.
Find the map, Adam. What is this?
As mirage becomes reality, hardship is briefly quenched.
You can tell if you haven't unlocked the map. You can tell if you haven't unlocked a map on your atlas because the shaper will say something at the start of it. So if you're doing a new map, there's a map there for you.
That was unique.
Oh.
You're alive!
And thanks to some incredibly good reaction times time of night. have an equilibrium, right?
Sorry?
I just realized why I'm doing so little damage. I was doing so little damage to him. I have elemental equilibrium. It's one of the map properties. Oh, Dean. Dunsky.
Every successful expedition. Bizarre. The more.
Congrats.
Nice, man.
Well done. Now I will
Stay
confess
inquisitive.
if I get time
Stay
to play
inquisitive.
tomorrow, I may advance our calls slightly.
I leveled a long time before I could start advancing. It was just to get the gear. But once I had the gear, it's good. I want to beat that boss again. I need to see that fight.
Kitava. What else there? I wish you fair night. Oh, doing some hardcore shit.
Sorry?
Doing some hardcore shit.
Me? Yeah, it's doing the dailies.
You want something?
Happy to share my hard-earned wisdom with you, exile.
I want to find the fucking point.
I need more mana.
How do I bring up the map?
What do you mean by map?
Like area I'm in. Act.
You.
You.
You for map.
You for you are here.
They're actually nice gloves.
Life is too precious to waste on you.
Now to turn an elk into a cat. Although you are actually... That's a pain. Alright. I am out, my brother.
See you, mate.
Adios, have a good night.
Thanks for
Don't rip.
that was awesome.
Yeah, man, congrats. And fucking congrats to GGG as well. I think they've done a really good job with it. It's a huge improvement in a bunch of areas in the game. It's really renewed interest. Even as a player with 100 days played, I was excited to play. Right? Anyway, I will catch you another time.
See you, mate.
Adios.
Pools of Terror? Where the fuck am I? You hope for something good. Just doesn't come. Whoa. Look at that motherfucker.
You get in there?
No. 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 Doomfletch. Royal Bow. There is a button of them. 10 to 18. Hadn't done that fight before.
Yugal was a cautionary tale. The only way to truly understand fear is to become it.
25 reduce reflected damage taken. 50% chance to reflect enemy chills and freeze. Life flasks regen. No, I think I'm good.
So it was that bloody...
Curses could be good. Was down. Of course. Of course.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Am I ready for this fight?
When I'm ready, and not before.
Majority of the audience that realizes that the Lunar is possible joining in the fall of as taken. But the other thing we'll try to do is think that battle begins, they decide to settle their differences and just kill you.
Fair enough.
They've found common ground. Exactly, they found common ground. So
does this tie into the Pantheon system?
Yes, exactly.
The gods.
Yes. So as you kill the gods in the fall of Ariath, you'll unlock various powers in the Pantheon of Path of Exile. So there's a screen you can open up which it looks like one of those sort of Renaissance style. Basically, currently the game is 4 acts, and we're adding six new acts to it. So we're more than doubling the length of the game. So because the game is free to play, I think like if we're a retail game, this would be a sequel. But because we're free to play, and the way free to play games work, you just add content to them forever. We're releasing this kind of as an add-on to the existing one. So it's just a huge amount of content. I think it'll probably take a new player to get through the entire storyline of the campaign. Probably something like 40 hours now that we've got all these different acts on there. And of course, there's a huge amount of in-game play as well. You know, so we've got players who play for thousands and thousands of hours. You know.
It's that fire ability I gotta watch out for. As long as I stay in the middle, don't do anything stupid, should be right, yeah. 67. Ain't no thing.
The Dark Ember remains.
Yes. T. Ah. Act 9. Oh, cool.
Oyon is gone for.
Item level 62. this gonna be an easy find? Find Clarissa. Give her an egg. Fuck is that?
Let me bend your ear for a moment. Shortly, this place will be Who taught you how to fight? Your mother.
You're talking about my
I've had rougher tussles than bed. Now that was a fight even.
It's a numbers game. I have more. Son of a bitch. No. going on, Clarissa? Oh, you're trying to res your hubby. Ay, ay, ay. Let's leave it there. Very deep. Hardcore. Loving it at the moment, to be honest. But on that note, I'm going to do some trading and then I'm going to head to bed. So, take it easy, everyone. Happy poeing.